What's up, guys? Steve here. Got a little bit of everything in this video. Got my weekly back issue comic book haul for the week, part 2. Did one earlier this week, and had some books come in latter part of the week. Also had some books come in from my good buddy Tom Ryan up in Jersey. A while back he sent me a text and said, "Hey, do you collect these here?" And I said, "Yeah," so we ended up doing a little trade. I think your books are going to be delivering to you probably Monday. I've got the track and I'm not sure if I sent it to you or not. But I do appreciate it. Tom, if you haven't checked out Tom, like I always plug him, he's probably one of my really good friends on here. Just a great guy, got a good collection going. Does some, starting to do some figure reviews, which is really cool. Awesome action figure collection. You need to check it out. Just check his channel out. And also had a request on here. The picture you're seeing is a picture my son did. He wanted to do some artwork for me and put it on here. And I bought him a while back. Bought him how to draw Marvel figure, more Marvel superheroes, and he's been doing it and actually been doing some freehand stuff, but looking at one thing and drawing it, another piece of paper. And so anyway, he did this and also some other stuff, like he did Spider-Man and Iron Man, and I think he did Thor too somewhere. But anyway, he's got him a little art portfolio going, and he wanted to show what he was doing, and he said, "Can you put it in your video?" And I said, "Absolutely." And so anyway, I'll go in his room now, and then he'll be in there drawing and stuff. If not, he's playing video games. So, but really cool. I'm glad he's doing this. He's starting to kind of get into comics a little bit. We actually have another little Comic Con coming March 8th, I think. And the people that are putting it on are wanting me to be involved in it. And I don't think I'm going to do that because I want to go. I've only been to a few of them, and I kind of want to go and take advantage of the cheap books again. Hunt some 25-cent books, and also kind of look at my my 2 issues of Iron Man that I need, issue 1 and issue 55, to see if I can find those. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Also, if you haven't checked out my trade video, do so. There's still a lot of books left. I got rid of a lot of books. Thanks Tom, Hippies Collectibles. He bought a shitload. Some I didn't even have on camera. And Incredible CJ, Matt Comic Quarter, Tom Ryan was getting some. Mr. Gret, I think it's Mr. Gretzky. Some numbers behind it. He got some. Your books are going to go out pretty soon. So I really appreciate it, guys. Just trying to clear some stuff out, like I always said, and put money where I kind of need it. And so been kind of trying to tail the spending a little bit. I've got a bunch of books coming in. But a lot of them are trade, or some cheap books and stuff like that. So, but anyway, let's get to it. So, like I said, this is artwork by my son. Real stoked that he did it. Looks awesome. He's getting better every time he does it. So, I know, like Tony, Why Not Art, all you guys that are artists, you guys are probably going to appreciate that a lot. So, let's get to it. Iron Man. Like I said, of this video, I've got 2 left. The books that are coming in is books that I've already purchased, and they're on their way. I've got some beauties coming. I've got some high grade early Iron Man books. Also went through, I saw some books that I'm going to have to upgrade. Just that they're lower than what I really want them to be. So, but anyway, let's get to it. Iron Man 36 versus the Ramrod. Real nice copy right here. All these right here are pretty much, they're probably very fine and above. So here's 36, issue 49. This one's a beautiful copy right here. I mean, this is, the color's bright, corners are pretty sharp. You know, pages are just off-white, staples are good. It's a beautiful copy. Also picked up some books from My Comic Shop and Searchlight Comics, and both of them screwed up. I'll show you the book that My Comic Shop screwed up, and Searchlight didn't even send a book. So I'm going to have to, I've already contacted them, and they'll send the book, no problem. But I'll show you. Got Ghost Rider number 34, real close to completing this volume of Ghost Rider, and also I'm trying to collect and finish out volume 1 as well. But here's 34. This is I believe it's volume 3, Avengers number 21. This is Avengers Unplugged. I had just I think one copy of this, so I ended up buying all of them to complete that little run. So there's 5. Let's see. Issue number 1. I don't have these in order, I'm sorry. There's 2. And issue number 3. And issue number 6. Saw some Punisher books on there. These are Searchlight comics right here. You know, Punisher movie special. I think it was like 99 cents, so I picked it up. Got the Xmas special number 1. Just like that cover right there. Good festive looking cover. Another movie adaptation. Issue number 1. I think this is one that came out in 2004. Which to me, I actually enjoyed this one right here. I thought this one was a pretty good one. So got Daredevil versus Spider-Man, or Daredevil Spider-Man. This is 1 of 4. Got 2 of 4, 3 of 4, and 4 of 4. Like I said, I've got all Daredevil finished, and any of his little one-shots and limited series, I'm picking them up as well. So got Daredevil and the Punisher. I remember seeing this as a kid, by Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. Just never picked it up. So it's actually, I think it's like a reprint of some stories or whatever. But I remember seeing this on the shelf when I was a kid. So picked up some more Amazing Spider-Mans. Got 533, Brand New Day. 554, The Freak. 556. Got 567. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 25. 1998 Annual. And this is, I think, 2008 Annual, or number 35. Then, like I said, I got a package in the mail from my good buddy Tom Ryan. These are all the books that he sent me right here. He said, "Do you collect Marvel Comics Presents?" And I said, "Yes." Now, wasn't actively collecting them, but it was one of the ones I had on my radar to try and finish out. So he hooked me up big time. Like I said, your books are probably going to deliver probably Monday. So, but he sent me issue number 22. I think he's got a trade video up as well, so y'all need to check his stuff out. 23, 36, 41. Some of these, when I was going through them and rebagging them, I noticed, I guess I didn't remember or forgot about it when I was a kid, that these had double covers. Like had a cover on the front and a cover on the back, and they were just two different looking covers. So there's 41, 42, 43, 49. And, back then, late 80s, they would put Wolverine on anything to sell it, and it would sell. So 55, 56, 57, 58, got 59, number 61, 64, 85, got 90, 91, 92, I like that cover right there, You know, and I was thinking, and I'm the reason why I'm thinking about this is, you know, he's all swole up and stuff, and you know, right now, you know, performance enhancing drugs are like the big thing right now in you know, sports and all that stuff, and you know, what got me thinking about it was somebody was talking about Captain America, and you know, super serum injection. Was Captain America the first performance enhancing user? You know, because doesn't have a natural gift. It was all out of you know, pretty much a test tube injection, performance enhancing. I don't know. I'm just not trying to taint Captain America because he is by far one of my favorites. But you know, it makes you think about it. 92, 93, 94, 95. You know, that right there probably would cause a firestorm or whatever. You know, people talking about Captain America and, you know, super serum and, you know, needles, syringes. 95. Even though he did it just one time, you know, 96, 97, 98. There's 100. I like that cover right there. Kind of reminds me of the Hulk, where he's picking up, you know, I think it was his name or whatever. There's 100, 101, 102, 103, 105, 106, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113. I like that cover right there. 115, Ghost Rider and Iron Fist. 118, got 123 and 124. Alright guys, well that's all that I've got today. Like I said, it's kind of light. You know, I had a haul, some artwork, good, you know, trade with my friends. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Our dryer went out, so we're having to go and get a new dryer. Got softball practice later on today for my daughter. So the weekend is here. Thank God, you know. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Like I said, check out my trade for sale videos. You know, check out Tom Ron's channel, his trade video. You know, and I hope you guys are having a great weekend. So anyway, take care, and I will see you guys later. See ya.